welcome back to Pure Lottie. So today's video is a palette bingo. I've had a few people request for me to try this out. I've been a bit scared because it can go very wrong, but we're going to give it a try today. So if you want to see what I create, then make sure you keep watching. And if you like today's video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up down below because it really helps me out. And if you're new, don't forget to join the family. Hit that subscribe button and change that notification bell to all so you don't miss any of my future videos. Alright, let's jump in. So today I am going to use the Michaela Cross Glam Light Volume 1 palette. It's not the part 2, I don't actually have the part 2. I chose this palette because I am trying to use all the palettes that I have in my collection this year, because for the last like 12 months I've basically only used my Blend Bunnies and my Courtney's Rated M palette. So yeah, I'm trying to use up my other palettes as well, instead of just going to my favorite palettes. So that's why we're using this one today. I haven't used this one in a while, so I'm excited to give it a shot. It does have lots of like colors in here. We've got mattes, we've got shimmers, we've got neutral colors, and we've got like very vibrant colors as well. So hopefully we can make this look work. So first step is I've actually popped the names of all of these shadows into the random wheel generator, and I do have it here on my iPad, and I'm about to screen record it, so I'll see if I can add it in here somewhere. Let me see if I move over, if I can like have enough room to add it here. I think we're going to choose, let's go with 4 shades. I have seen people do 5. But let's start off with 4, and if you guys like this video, then I'll definitely bring more videos like this using other palettes in my collection. Okay, so we're going to choose 4 shades. So I'm just going to start my screen recording here, and when it starts, there you go. Alright, so I'm just shuffling it a few times, and as I said, I've actually typed the names in here rather than the numbers, just because it's easier this way for me. So let's give it a spin, see what shade number 1 is. First one is Cookie. Okay, that's a shimmer. Ooh, okay, so it's like a brownie, gold, bronzy sort of shimmer. So this is shade number 1, Cookie. Okay, so we're going to remove that one now, seeing as we've already got it. We don't want to get that one again. So let's spin for number 2. Simba. Okay, that's like a peachy sort of matte shade. Not sure if you're able to see that. So this is shade number 2. Okay, so far they work. Right, let's remove that one. Let's give it another spin. Okay, shade number 3 is Harley. Ooh, okay, this is another matte one. This is like a very light, almost skin tone color. So this will be good for blending anything out, but it's very hard to get pigment of it because it's almost like my skin tone. Okay, we've got a very neutral look here. I'm hoping we can get a bright color to add to this because I'm not normally a neutral girly. So yeah, let's remove that one and let's spin for number 4. Okay, number 4 is Rhodey, which is, it's a blue. Okay, ooh, this is another matte actually. This is a matte blue, like a baby blue. So that is the color story we've got to work with. I'm very concerned about this, but let's get started. I'm just going to go off camera and do my brows and prime my eyelids, and then I'll come back and we will start creating this look. And now we're going to jump in. I'm super scared about this color story. It doesn't look the greatest. I did take the swatches off and then remembered I should keep them on my hand so I remember what colours that I need to use. So I've put them back on now. But let's see, we're gonna grab, first of all, we're gonna grab a like small fluffy brush, and I'm hoping I can create something with this because yeah, I really don't like this color story. Okay, so first up, I'm actually gonna go in with Cookie, which is the shimmer shade. Not normally what I would use, but I've got a sort of idea in my head, so I'm gonna go in with that. I'm gonna make sure that I don't have any creases on my eyelids, and I'm going to place it in the outer corner and into the crease. And I'm going to try and trust the process. First, I like to pack down the pigment, and then I like to go back in and like blend it out. Now, I apologize if you can hear my pups. One is snoring right now. One is like panting and scratching at the pram because he wants out because he's still on bed rest from his leg surgery. The other one is sleeping peacefully though. Okay, so I'm just like blending it out now. This is a really nice shade. Not necessarily what I would choose for my outer corner and crease. I would normally choose a matte, not a shimmer, but it is a nice shade. So I'm just going to do the same on the other eye because I do normally like to do them both together. Okay, so like that. I'm now going to go in with Rhodey. I'm just going to use the same brush rather than dirtying other ones. So that is the light blue shade. Okay, so we're placing that on the outer corner. Again, just placing some pigment down. And bringing that into the crease as well. Not as high as where Cookie is, because we don't want to lose all of that. Okay, now we're going to go in with Simba, which is like the peachy orangey shade. And we're going to place that on the inner half. I'm going to trust the process. Trust the process. And I'm just blending the Rhodey, the blue and the orange together. And it's sort of creating like this like purpley sort of colour. Okay, and we've got one shade left, and I really honestly can't do much with it because it is the same shade as my skin tone. I swatched it on my eyes before and it does not show up. And that is Harley. So it is like a like nude. So I'm just going to use that to set my brow bone in place here because there's nothing else that I can do with it. Okay, and then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take Cookie again and I'm going to pop that over the center a little. And I'm actually just going to use my finger. Try not to pick up too much. We're just going to place that on the very center here. And then use it clean finger and try and blend it out a little. It's definitely not my favorite look. I definitely wouldn't recreate this again. It looks quite a mess, but I was only given these 4 colors, so I'm rolling with it. and trusting the process. Hopefully once I got some lashes and stuff on, it will bring the look together. I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to do my base makeup and do my lashes, and then I will come back and do my lower lash line and my inner corner and brow bone with you. So yeah, I'll see you guys in like 2 seconds. So we've done the base makeup, lashes are on. Lashes have definitely helped bring this look a bit more together. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use a baby blue liner on my waterline. This is the Colourpop Powerpuff Girls. All it says is Colourpop Powerpuff. It doesn't have like a shade name. I've had this for a while, but we're going to pop this in the waterline so then it brings the blue into the look as well. And this is the only light blue that I have. So we're going with this one. Doesn't really show up very well on camera by the looks of it. Oh yeah, there you go. You can see it now a little bit. It's like a metallic-y light blue. It's actually really pretty. I'll give you a swatch. It's like a metallic-y lightish blue. All my others are like navy blues, so that's why I'm going with this one. So for the lower lash line, I'm going to go back in with Simba and we're going to try and blend that together. We're remembering we need to like look up so that we don't get it all over our cheek. Just like this. Okay, does it make me look like as though I've got a bit of pink eye or something? Yes, it does. But I only have these 4 colors to work with. Alright, for the inner corner, I am going to use the shimmer shade Cookie, obviously, because that's the only shimmery shade that I have. I'm going to see what it looks like dry, but I may wet my brush, so let's see what it looks like dry first. Alright, no, it looks fine dry, so we'll just continue with that dry. Just placing that on the inner corner. Okay, now that we've done that, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use that same brush. I'm going to go back in with Harley, which is the one that's like my skin tone. And we're going to put that over top of Cookie. Just see if we can get it to lighten down a bit, because obviously it's quite dark for an inner corner and you would normally go with like a light shimmer. So I just want to see if I can lighten it up like that. So that's without Harley and that's with. Just, yeah, tones it down a little bit so it's not so in your face. Okay, and I'm going to do the same. I'll take Cookie and Harley again, and we're just going to do a tiny bit on the brow bone. Almost not noticeable because I do have it pretty much all over my crease as well. Okay, so like that. Now I'm just going to quickly do some lips and I will zoom you out and show you the finished look. Okay, so this is the finished look. Now I just did a nude lip because obviously there's a lot going on with this look, so I just wanted to keep it neutral for the lips. But what do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Definitely not something I'd create again, as I keep saying. But it was definitely a good video and it was a good challenge to see what I could create. Not the worst look I've created, not the best look I've created. Definitely one that I just had to trust the process with. I think once I've done my face and once I added lashes, it definitely brought it together a bit more. I think if I had have got a lighter shimmer, I definitely could have had more options. Maybe swapping out Harley or even Cookie to a lighter shimmer would have worked. Obviously you can't really see Harley because it's the same shade as my skin tone, but I think overall it's come together. It looks alright. So that is all for today's video. If you would like me to do this again with a different palette, let me know down in the comments. As well, if there's a specific palette you would like me to do it with, then definitely let me know, or even like a color story. Like I've got some palettes back there that are purely like pink or purely like yellow. So if you want me to do like a specific color story, yeah, definitely let me know down in the comments. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up down below because it really helps me out. And if you're new, don't forget to join my family. Hit that subscribe button and change that notification bell to all so you don't miss any of my future videos. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. Bye!